All right, now that we've got a nice, strong, stable fighting position, we're going to need to move that position around. So I'm going to get back into my fighting position, and I'm going to talk about some movement. First, we're going to talk about moving this position around, forward, back, left, and right. If I want to move forward, I'm going to move my front foot first. I'm going to move my front foot, it's going to take a step, and my rear foot's going to slide to correct my stance. If I want to go backwards, my back foot's going to take a step, and then my front foot is going to slide to correct my stance. If I want to move to my left foot's going to take a step. I'm going to step, and my right foot will slide to correct my stance. And if I want to move to the right, my right foot will take a stance, and I will slide to correct my stance. We're going to call this step and slide footwork, and I can practice that going any direction I want. Step and slide, step and slide, step and slide, step and slide. I'm also going to want to work in some pivoting to give myself some angles. So again, back in my fight stance. If I'm going to pivot to my lead, I'm going to take a small 45-degree step to my lead, and I'm going to pivot on my lead foot. So I step and I pivot. I want to try to pivot 90 degrees and move my entire base when I pivot. So again, I will step and I pivot. I can make the same pivot to my rear side, and I'm just going to take my rear foot, I'm going to step 45 degrees, pivot on my foot, making sure to move my base each and every time. So again, I can take those two footwork patterns, step and slide, and my pivot, and I can put them together. Step and slide, step and pivot. Step and slide, step and pivot. Step and slide, step and pivot. Step and pivot. Another form of movement to consider is head movement. I always want to keep my head moving because a moving target is harder to hit. I can also use head movement to set up some of my shots. So again, back into a strong fighting position. The first head movement we're going to work is just a level change. So I'm going to take my head, I'm just going to bend my legs and come right back up. So I'm changing from a normal level to a low level or even a super low level, and then back up to my stance. So I'm moving around, dropping that head. Step and drag, step and slide, change my level. Step and slide, change my level. Step and pivot, change my level. I also might move my head side to side. So again, back to a strong fight position, I'm going to slip. This will work against straight punches. I'm going to take my head, move it, change my level. Just a little bit, like a chicken, pecking. My level changes, and my head comes to the side. Unlike boxing, I want to keep my head within my hips and within my knees. I don't want to come outside of my base. In mixed martial arts, I'm in danger of taking a knee or a kick or just being out of balance. So I want to stay nice and balanced, move my head just within my base. So I might step, slip, slip, level change. Step, 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 pivot, step, level change, slip, slip. I'm just going to practice working all those basic things together. Now I'm just going to practice putting all those simple elements together. So I'm going to start in a strong fighting position, okay, and I'm going to work on my movement. Stepping forwards back, stepping left and right, and adding in pivots. I'll add my head movement, and footwork, adding in pivots. Again, just keeping it really simple, putting basic elements together.